The Yankees are back in the postseason. It's the first time since 2012 that they're the 1 seed, which is pretty weird to think about. I feel like that's wrong, even though it's totally right. Like, that's a fact. But they're back on top as the 1 seed, facing a team that not many people would have predicted they'd see, the Kansas City Royals, making their first playoff appearance since 2015, the year they won it all. And if you think these two franchises have like no history between each other in the last many years, it's because that's accurate. They've really had nothing to do with one another, but believe it or not, there was a time where that was the case, when these two teams had everything to do with one another. Go back to one of the best times for Hollywood, I think, the late 70s and early 80s when the first Star Wars, Rocky, and Indiana Jones movies were coming out. I mean, not really sure it gets any better than that, and you also had the Royals-Yankees heated rivalry. These two teams despised each other and faced off in the postseason 4 times in the span of 5 years. But last I checked, I don't think George Brett, Dennis Leonard, Goose Gossage, and Ron Guidry have much to do with Bobby Witt Jr., Salvador Perez, Garrett Cole, and Aaron Judge, but it's still fun to look back on, I guess, for people who were there and remember those times heading into this latest postseason showdown 100 years later. So we begin in the Bronx, and the Royals come out swinging. 3 straight rockets off the bat of Royals to begin the game. Thankfully for Garrett Cole, all into outfielders' gloves for outs. But the Royals were smacking these baseballs just like you should be smacking that subscribe button if you haven't yet. But really, I mean, 9 of the Royals' balls put into playoff Cole this game were hit at least 100 miles an hour. And that's not including a couple of other hits and a home run by MJ Melendez along with 2 walks. Cole just didn't have it. He was beyond shaky, but it's not like Michael Wacha wasn't for the Royals either, which is where we get into what made this game so historic. It was the first ever playoff game with 5 lead changes. It was just back and forth the entire time. One of those games where you just knew something soon was going to happen on each end. The pitching wasn't going to hold either side down, especially the Royals pitching. Gleyber Torres hits a wall-scraping Yankee Stadium homer, which, okay, whatever, fine. Royals then retake the lead after MJ Melendez does something similar, but this is where things went really wrong for KC and their pitching, the walks. In the bottom of the 5th, the Royals walked 4 Yankees. 4. Torres leads off with 1. I mean, leadoff walks, you're just asking to be killed. Judge then walks after Soto hits a single, who continues to show he's not at all fazed by anything, going on to have a 3-hit game. This dude just does not care. Righty on the mound, lefty on the mound, Jesus on the mound. This man's getting a hit or at least finding his way on base one way or another. So now the bases are loaded, so you cannot walk anyone or a run scores. Those are the rules. There's nowhere to put anyone. But the Royals didn't seem to care about the rules, walking Austin Wells and then Anthony Volpe 3 batters later, so that's 2 runs scoring on bases-loaded walks. You're just begging to lose here. I mean, this is the worst time to do this. The Royals offense comes through again, rallying and scoring 2 on a single for the game's 4th lead change, but yet another leadoff walk given up by Royals pitching would eventually lead to the Yankees tying this game. And this inning in particular was when the announcer in this game, Bob Costas, decided to have absolutely no chill. It was amazing. Just throwing shots left and right at everyone. Bro did not care. Watch.
And boy, most of these relievers, the 3-batter minimum, that's all they're getting.
Yep. Might get more if they were more effective. Long wasn't around for long. Smothers it, throws, and because it's Stanton running, they're able to make the play. Stanton doesn't run well at all.
1 inning later, that's when MLB replay came in clutch for New York. So Jazz Chisholm knocks a leadoff single and guns for second while Anthony Volpe goes down swinging and gets called safe. The Royals think they have something though, so they go to review, and upon review, it looks like they did have something. So if you look here, it looks like Bobby Witt Jr. gets his glove on Jazz's ankle just before his foot hits the bag. He's out. He should be called out. But MLB replay, for whatever reason, thought out means safe, so they upheld the call. Everyone is pissed. Obviously, the Royals are. But even the announcers, who are supposed to be unbiased.
Well, they can feel whatever they want to feel, but it's a wrong call.
And if you want to accuse me of any bias against the Yankees, John Boy, noted Yankees diehard, did a breakdown on this and said himself in said breakdown that it looked like Jazz was out. And they made the wrong call. And because they made this wrong call, Alex Verdugo was able to take advantage of the moment, driving Jazz in 2 batters later for the lead. Fifth and final lead change of this game, Luke Weaver eventually comes in for a 4-out save, doing what Clay Holmes' job was originally supposed to be before he started blowing every game. But credit to Clay, he did get 4 outs in the 6th and 7th, although he did give up some solid contact. But hey, better than giving up bombs like he was doing before. MVP of this game is Royals pitching for walking as many Yankees as championships LeBron James promised Miami, and the MLB replay system for screwing up a call late, although maybe the Royals deserve that for walking all those guys. I'm half joking. Obviously, the Yankees deserve credit for winning this game, but yeah, can't be screwing up calls like this in the postseason of all times, too. I mean, what are we looking at here? When everyone at home can clearly see the outcome, yet the official system makes the wrong call, I think that's a flawed system that needs to be fixed. Let me know your thoughts, and thank you for watching.